Going
So
live.
many people.
Hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to On the Town, another episode of On the Town with Tanya. Today, I have a truly special guest. He is a man whose smile actually lights up London, okay? And whose vibrant style is impossible to ignore. From his inspiring work as a mental health worker, support worker, to becoming an ambassador for autism. Today's guest has been making waves in more ways than one, but that's not all. He's also making his acting debut in an exciting new film called God Tech by David John Jeffery. Get ready to hear how Jama went from being a local South econ to an emerging film star. And David will be joining us as well later. So here you go. All while spreading joy and positivity wherever he goes. Please welcome the one and only Jama Elmi. Hey.
Good morning. Good morning, Tanya. In the town with Tanya. Thank you for having me. Really, thank you, and hello to the audience in America. Welcome to the wonderful Harrow Road in London.
Yes, Harrow Road. Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you're very busy, man, about his business. So I wanted to have you here today because I know you do a lot in support. So we'll talk about that. But I appreciate you, and this is my little way of showing it. And then I see. Let's start with something exciting about your film debut, God Tech. So David John Jeffery is the director, right?
Yes.
So I'm glad he's here actually to tell us more about it. Maybe I should play the video first, and then that way we can get into that. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
You show the trailers, and David is just next to me, and yeah, absolutely, we'll take it from there.
Let's go for that. Okay, here we go. Let's see, share the screen, and here we go. Okay, let's see, here we go. So here we go.
This is the angel of the Messiah.
You are the chosen generation, the Joshua generation. Your grandfathers take a stand and tear down the wall of terrorism.
Be happy together.
Homeless is not the problem. We can provide homes. The problem is the underground and the high rising. Have you any solution?
This should send them to heaven.
Who am I?
Thomas, welcome to heaven.
The mark is the most important rule in life. Without the mark, there would be no God, and without God, there would be no heaven and no salvation.
God Tech is here with us today.
You can't do anything to me. I'm protected by God.
Your God loved you. And now you're under the mercy of the life. Here, there's no mercy.
That's an interesting tattoo.
What?
Do you know what it means? Of course I do. It's a butterfly. Do you know what it represents? I'm the one that will ask the questions here. It's an MK Ultra Monarch butterfly. It's all about mind control.
You marked me.
You mean God Tech?
Yes, God Tech.
Be saved!
I want this technology installed in every God Tech temple in the world. And instantly, we will know who doesn't have a mark.
God bless you.
Mm. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Wow. What amazing. Wow. Hey, how are you, David? So, it's a pleasure to meet you, David. David is the director of this new film, God Tech. Please enlighten us on why you chose to make such a very interesting, futuristic, but actually it speaks to today, a lot of it. How you got to this theme?
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
How did you come about with God Tech?
I dreamt it in 1993.
Wow.
And then I wrote it down. I got it published when I was in like 2009. Got to number 2 in the Kindle charts, and then we started making it into a film in 2011, and it's just coming up now.
Oh wow! And who's starring in it? I know Jama's in there. Yes.
We have a lot of upcoming actors. We got Eric Roberts. He's our most famous actor. And then if you think about the most popular actors thereafter, Lamin Tamba, who's been in Star Wars, Last Jedi, speaking role in Star Wars, and a few other roles.
Aaron Jackson is a really good.
You're doing this, are you? Okay. Aaron Jackson is a martial arts expert. He worked with Richard Chan, who's been in a number of martial arts movies. Okay. So we got a couple of recognized faces.
Awesome cast members. Really.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, is there a place where you can see it or find it on one of the Roku channels or something like that?
So it's gone to the distributors. It takes about 5 months, and then it'll become it'll go to cinema first, and it'll be going to cinemas internationally, so you'll see it across the world.
Oh, yay! I'm excited then. Excited. Definitely let me know when it hits America. I'll tell all my people.
It's going to hit America probably between March and May.
March and May. Perfect. Okay. So that's good. As long as I get a notice about it, I'll definitely share, because I love the themes that you're talking about. And it's funny because a lot of stuff is coming up today. So the fact that you wrote it a while ago,
it was good timing.
very good timing, or you're psychic, one of the two. You know, how did you go about like casting, for the roles?
Okay, so casting was interesting. I got Eric Roberts about 4 years ago, and I brought Lamin actually, and Lamin Tamba, who's like I said, like second biggest actor. I got him in like 2012, but he's been promoting it ever since then, and because of that, we had a lot of positive feedback from lots of people. So also it got very popular in America in like 2015. So people have heard this name, and a lot of people are now telling us, when's it coming out? And so we're trying to get out as fast as we can, but we want to make it look great,
That's exactly right. Well, I thank you and for sharing that with us, and thank you for letting Jama share the film with us, and because everything, I always say, if you can promote for free, why not? That's my theory. So I try to support any kind of film artists, book writers, whatever, in any way, because it's becoming a dying art form. Pretty soon it'll be AI movies, and I don't want that. So,
I don't know about that. I mean, my personal opinion is that AI is going to be one of these things that it comes in, and then people are going to go, oh, I don't like that. I want original stories. I mean, Hollywood stopped creating original stories about 7 years ago. So it's now the time for the independents to come in and bring original stories. Yeah. I think that's why Korean and Japanese and Chinese cinema is doing really well on Netflix, because a lot of those are original stories.
Exactly. And people, you can't, as much as there's some people who don't have, are not really, they're easy to be fooled, I'll say. There are many of us who are like, no, I know the difference in the ending and the real ending and the not really. I mean, like, really. So I'm happy to know that there's people that appreciate real cinema. I like the popcorn. I like sitting in the theater. I love all that.
The only reason you go to cinema is popcorn.
Exactly. I mean, when else is a good time to eat popcorn? That's the only time, right? Exactly. Well, thank you so much. And how did you choose Jama for his particular role?
Well, yeah.
the role I play is Factor Jan, a ruthless father, and where the world run by algorithm. So absolutely, the fantastic about David's directorial is, when I do a scene, he doesn't say cut. He doesn't say that. He just continues with my script and line, and and then that is fantastic. And the best part is I wear my own outfits. So,
Oh wow! See, yeah.
I'm not going to say I chose him because of his outfit.
That's amazing.
But seriously, he plays a tyrant who's in charge of the whole world. So he's like the leader of the world. And I think his character in itself shows authority, and the way he talks about how I don't say cut, of course I say cut, but basically if he makes a mistake, I just keep rolling until he keeps getting it right. So it just gives him the confidence to play the role in the best ability.
But I haven't got a bad bone inside me.
Not one bad bone, but you are now the Antichrist of the world.
Well, that's the funny part is when I was watching, I was like, he's such a good guy though. So it's good that you're playing totally opposite and can convince me that
it's good acting if you can play the opposite of what you are.
Yes. That's exactly true. Wow. And your light just got brighter, so you're being beamed down on. So, Jama, what was it like for your first acting role, your first time acting?
Oh my God. Oh, yeah, Tanya, I've really, when I was doing my line and my script, it's overwhelmed with excitement. It's like, this is where I belong, yeah.
What, as the world leader tyrant?
but so many emotion came into I think, this is where Jama belongs. More.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're known all over London for your iconic style, your unforgettable smile. That energy probably is that the energy that played the part in how how people respond to your character in the film.
Yeah, absolutely. The connection and the character and play, the similarity. The audience will know. Oh, there is a piece of Jama in there. Well, because there is so many people recognize me. The way I connect with them, and
I
absolutely.
Anywhere you go, it's like sunshine comes right along with you. So I think it was a good choice to cast you. And what was I going to say, David? I was going to ask you something else about the film. What do you want people to take away from Gotek? That's what I was asking. What meaning do you want people to take away when they watch this film?
Sorry, did you say what will people take away?
Yeah, what would you like for people to take away when they
watch? So, I mean, for me, it's a film about people not accepting what the status quo that you're in right now. If you don't agree with what you're seeing around you, you can stand up and rise up against and take a stand against whatever's happening against you. Okay. The basic storyline is a family that rises up against the government. So I'm not saying that you should rise up against the government. I'm not making a political statement. I'm saying that that's what the film's about. And I think if you're faced in a difficult situation in your life, in anything around you, say you're just feeling a bit depressed or you're feeling a bit down, you have the power in yourself to rise up against that.
I love that.
Be positive.
But how did you come to that? Because I know as a writer, and I write screenplays. As a writer, there's certain things that inspired me. What inspired you to hit that topic particularly?
Sorry, I didn't hear that part.
What inspired you to hit that topic of be the change you want to see? I'll just say, what inspired you to hit that topic particularly?
Okay, so I am a Christian. And I've seen a lot of things against Christianity out there. And I just wanted to make a small statement for the Christians. Okay. but it's not a Christian film. So people who are not Christian or not religious in any way will watch it and they won't even notice the Christianity. But if you are a Christian, you'll see the subtle Christianity in it.
Okay, nice.
Also, there were a whole stack of conspiracy theories which I challenged inside the film. And anyone who studied conspiracy theories will see the subtle drops every now and then, the symbolisms, things like that.
Yeah. Don't know who that could be. Yeah, but that's, I mean, just from the opening of the trailer alone, I was like, oh, I got to see this because that's all up my alley. So it's like
I put in there conspiracies that nobody mentions in films.
Oh, I know. I'm sure they don't, but I cannot wait to see it because it's something different. You know, I mean, I've seen, you know, sci-fi films or what do you call them? Action adventures where they're trying to figure out what's going on with the government, whatever. So we've seen that, but this seems a little bit different because it seems more based in people that I can believe that they're just basic people who would really be. This is how it would really go, not staged people. You know what I mean by that? So,
yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it because
also the people who have seen the film usually watch it and then at some point they say to me, "Oh, can you rewind that back and show me that again?" That's what it's going to be like for you. You're going to be like, "I want to see that again."
Wait, can I just let me look at that again. That's what you want to see. There's some films I've seen twice because I was like, wait a minute, I might have missed a little something here. But that's fantastic. I hope the film does well. You're welcome back anytime to let us know or anything new coming out. You're always welcome back. And I appreciate you for letting us even highlight the film because it's just.
I'd love to come back again.
Yeah,
keep in touch.
Yeah, anytime.
I'll leave you to Jama.
All right, thank you.
Marge,
Appreciate you so much.
And Tanya, this wonderful lady, Marge, her name is Margie, and without her, I wouldn't have seen David because I was in a fundraising. She invited me on a fundraising in Holland Park.
Well, let's say hi to her.
And David was there.
Hi there.
How are you, lovely?
I'm good. I was the conduit between Jama and David.
You know, if she didn't tell me to come over, and David came, and then that's how David approached me and said, "When are you gonna be in my film?" And then and then the rest is well, you know it. So
it's a fundraiser at Holland Park School, which is actually where 2 of the Spider-Man films were shot inside the school. Yeah, I mean, actually, he'll know exactly which ones, but because it's a glass interior, so it's very beautiful. But anyway, that's how they met.
Yes, But I wouldn't have met him unless you told me to come over.
And of course, I must name check.
Go ahead.
So Jama, he won the Portobello Film Festival last year. He was in a short film which was created and directed by an award-winning director, Olivia Rutherford.
Yes.
And he is the winner and the recipient of the Portobello Film Festival.
Called Jama the Dandy. Yes.
I saw that.
Oh my God. There is a lot. I forgot about that. Yes.
Yeah.
You know. So, and there was and of
course the Portobello Film Festival. I think the closing weekend is now, but it's the 30th year of the Portobello Film Festival that we support.
Oh wow, that's amazing! I didn't even know they.
So it's a great accolade for Jama and for Olivia Rutherford, and I think it's getting a showing.
I'm sorry, Tanya. I'm just waving to my fans.
That's okay. Wave to your fans.
And Jama also has his picture. In it's painted along Portobello Road, where the market is, where all the famous characters are.
Yes, that's part of. Let me show you this. That's part of that picture down there on the right.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah. So
done by Jean Gazelles. Yeah,
Jean
he's a
Gazelle, that's
French
He's a fantastic
photographer.
Yes.
Wonderful. He's done an exhibition of me
yes,
for
I saw
about
that,
2
Jim.
weeks. Yes. So.
I saw it. Fabulous. Fabulous. I
And
mean,
it's an honor to be the face of Portobello and the whole Western London. I'm really
you know what it
deep down
is.
there.
But you know what it is, Jama? It's your contagious smile, the brightness and the light that you bring as soon as you step on anything or anywhere. That's what it is, and that's why I mean, that's why I said I got to have this man on my show. I don't care how I get him. I don't care because I've watched you, and everywhere you go, it's like a light turns on. Boop, ba-doop, 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 everywhere. That's hard to find today. To find someone that's always bringing light everywhere they go, and I really appreciate you for that. I really do, and I'm so happy
he's totally authentic. This is who he is all the time.
I've been seeing him like that for, I don't know, 4 years on and off. I trust me, I know authenticity when I see it. And he definitely has a heart of gold. And I'm so happy that so many blessings are coming your way because nobody deserves it more, especially, which we'll talk about it, the mental health work. And it's been a pleasure meeting you as well. And how'd you two meet? How'd you two meet before I start questioning Jama?
Well, actually, my daughter was having her violin class, and it was just after lockdown. And I noticed Jama, we were sitting in the same coffee shop just by Ladbroke Grove. And I had seen him before, so we just we said hello. And I think you were chatting to some of the women you were doing support to. So I'd often see him in the coffee shop, and then I saw him again in Portobello, and then I was at the Muse Gallery. So we kind of just know each other from the area. And then I invited Jama. I work at BBC Studios, and I invited him to a
Benjamin Zephaniah.
Yeah, so Benjamin Zephaniah's widow came to do a talk. So I sit on the Diversity and Inclusion Board. So in my capacity as a member of Diversity and Inclusion Board, I sometimes put events together. So so I invited Jama as well as one of the panel. That was a great event.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And
we hope to do some more.
Absolutely. And we're still stuck together.
We'll call her the people connector.
It's great to bring people together in a very organic way, not in a premeditated way, just natural.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, well, we appreciate you for finding this gem. He's a true
Well, it was
gem.
great chatting to you, and I'm going to give the spotlight back to Jama because he deserved it.
So Jama, so you got some
and thank you for having my friends. Thank you so much.
I know anyone you meet is probably gold like you, so it's all good.
Oh, Tanya, life is too short, and it doesn't cost to be, to interact and just putting a smile. Even today, every day when I wake up in the morning, I just leave my house, and then people, when they pass my path, without them talking to me, I can see their face lit up. That alone makes me really, who needs to have a nice cappuccino when I just seen that? Really, it's like the icing on the cake, really, to me,
It is. You started modeling at, I think, 48, just by walking down the street in your suits?
Yeah.
Can you take it back? Yeah. Tell me about that.
I think, I was one point walking down in Portobello, where I'm famous for, and some guy just approached me, and then said to me, "Whoa, you should be a model," And I said, deep down, I think I can do this. And then that's how I said, let's do it. Yeah.
That was it. Okay. Well, your sense of fashion is so bold, and your sense of fashion is so bold and full of life. Where does your inspiration come from? Has your Somali heritage influenced your style at all?
Yes, Tanya. Somali, it's bold, elegant, and proud. But I have my own style, classic with fearlessness. And I used to, when I was little, used to see James Bond tuxedo style.
Right.
But the Somalis, they've got their own dress code. I went and created my own style. Yes.
Yes. Well, that's and here's another thing I think about Somali. Your smile is so infectious and has been captured by artists, photographers across London. What's the story behind that beautiful smile, and has it always been a part of Jama?
Oh no, Tanya,
That's okay. Say hi.
Hello, sweetie. Oh, well, Tanya, the smile is my signature. Even when nighttime, my mother asks me who I look after her. Jama, could you go and get? There is no milk. This is always happens in the evening, and yes, I do. Superman does take his cape off.
Yes.
And I do put on jeans and t-shirt around 8-9 o'clock in the evening. So when I do cross to the nearest convenience store, people pass me. I am an invisible, but when I smile, they recognize and then say, "Oh my God, is that really you?" Yeah, but the smile. I smile my highs and lows. It's just how I say I am still here.
Good for you. That's me too. I love smiling it's funny when I take regular pictures around just regular, I'm never smiling because back when I used to model in the 80s, you had to have that serious look. That was just a part of how you photographed. It wasn't like, it wasn't that. So it became a thing. Because people always ask me, why didn't you smile more? But I always personally, when I'm walking around, hi, how are you? I'm always that person giving hugs. That's me. So keep that, because I do believe that there's someone who you pass who may not be happy, may be very sad. And every time they light
Absolutely. I mean, photographers sometimes reach out to me on Instagram and they say, Jama, can we have you an hour? And then when I go and meet them, this is how I know it's gonna be a good day or a bad day.
Okay.
When I tell them, do you want me to smile? When they say to me, be as you want, do whatever you want, then I know it's a good day for me. But if they say no, don't smile, it's gonna be a long day, So yeah, so yeah. So it's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, really.
I love your colors today, by the way. That's royal purple.
Yes.
Love it.
Sometimes I have like a 30 seconds of a brain freeze of what to wear, but yeah, but
so many to choose from. How many suits you have? 100 and something, right?
Oh my God! Since we last saw each other, it's increased around 400 there. Yeah.
What? Oh my God!
I know. I know.
You know what that means? That means you can wear a different thing every day for 4 years.
Yes.
And by time you come to the 4th year, according to fashion, it'll be back in style again. The first one. That's great. Hey, I got an idea for you. So what you do?
Tell me.
The suits that go to 4 years, wear them all, and when you go back to the first one, have someone redo the lapels or redo a sleeve or something. Just that way you still have it, but you don't have to go and.
Fantastic. Really fantastic. Even the public, they remind me there's outfits I haven't worn, you know. Oh, I don't like this one. I like the one with the pattern, or the snake, or this. Then I go back home and I open and I say, oh my God, I haven't seen that for months. So they have a role to play, the public, you know, which I love them dearly, you know. It's fantastic. It's fantastic, you know. But oh, Tanya, you know, really, I cannot really thank everyone. I mean, it's been a long journey, but when I started doing this, I did it for myself. I woke up, I'm blessed, I'm alive. My mom is alive, so let me put on this. And then suddenly everyone got jumped into the Jama's bandwagon, even the papers, and yeah.
Well,
but,
you know, you inspired me as well, because I used to dress up all the time in New York, all the time. But people, where I live is a suburb, so people are like, "Oh, isn't that a bit much?" Or I'd go to an event, "Oh, isn't that a bit much?" And I'm like, "No, it's not. This is how I feel today, people." But they didn't get it. So when I saw you, I was like, "Hey, there's my tribe. There's my tribe." Okay, I like dressing up. It's just something, especially like on Sundays. I just love, you know, putting on the hat, whatever I could find, you know, and just
absolutely, you know, it's. I mean, so many people come up to me and say, "Oh my God, there's no way I could pull that," but you can, you know, you can do it. I don't know what's stopping you, you know, and that is where I come in and push them, you know, even the Somali youths, you know. I love when they say to me, "Oh, uncle, I want to be like you," you know, you inspired me, which is, it's fantastic, you know. I'm working on them, you know. Like, as I said to you, they've got their own standard of clothing, and it hasn't been a journey over there, you know, when I go and do the weekly shopping for my mom. And yeah, but now they're accepting me because I am, all over the social media, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. So they are aware of the high standard place I am. And before it was a battle between me and them, Somalians. So yeah, now every Somali that sees me, they just come up, praise me, and yeah, it's fantastic.
Wow. Well, it's great. What do you call it? So, as someone, you worked as a mental health support worker, how has that experience shaped your outlook on life and the energy that you bring to people every day?
Oh, Tanya, it gives me deep empathy, really. And everyone is carrying, you know, something in their shoulder, you know, like a baggage. And kindness really matters more than we know, really.
It does. It does. That's what I appreciate about you. You're also an autism ambassador in London. What inspired you to take on that role? And what does being an ambassador mean to you?
Oh, I believe in inclusion, Tanya, you know, and everyone deserves to feel seen and valued, you know. And a friend of my brother, my Somalian brother, Daoud Hussein, who works, it's part of Brent Council and his Halsden community. He runs, and he always, you know, him and Mallet, his co-worker, and, you know, Mukhtar, there's lots of workers in there, and the queue is endless, you know, and just him, you know, when I go to their office and see, and when they see me, they just, for 5 seconds, they forget, you know, they're what they were there for, and I just do my part, you know, just to put the glimpse of happiness and smile on their face when they see my outfit, you know.
Yes.
And yeah, that is what I do my part and help Daoud, you know, and he's amazing. And to this day, tomorrow is Monday. I'm gonna go and surprise them with a different outfit. Yeah.
That's fabulous. And so your work with Rise Together Alliance, that's rooted in the community care.
Rise Together Alliance. Yes.
That's how important is giving back and showing up for others in your journey.
Tanya, I live in this, you know, in this life, you give, you know, I mean, what you give, you get more in the next life.
Yes.
So to me, it's all about helping others, and to be there for them.
That's right. Building a bank of love that you will need to
Absolutely
later. Yeah, that's great. How has the Somali community? How has the can you hear me? How has the Somali community? Okay, good. How has the Somali community responded to your work, both in fashion and in film? Like, do you feel that you feel supported and seen by them in this chapter of your life?
Well, Tanya, it has been really a battle journey between them and me, and the support now it's been seen beautiful. Really now it's fantastic, you know, like I've been seen now. I'm proud to represent them, you know, but before it's kind of a long journey, you know. I don't like you wearing this Jama, and you know, when I give everyone my time, you know, when they come and approach me, when I sense the negative energy, there's no way I can change his mind. He's already made up his mind. So, you know, I just say, look, take it or leave it. This is how I am. This is me, you know. So, yeah, but for now, yes, they're seeing me, and they're proud of me.
Right. Well, that's probably the people who are doing the hating is probably they're stuck in old traditional ways, and instead of seeing you in a, let's say, I'll say a Muslim-friendly outfit, right, which is what
yes
would be, they see you in that, and instead of saying, well, a God, Allah, whoever you want to call him, shows up in many ways, and he may not be dressed, and she may not be dressed like that. It may be someone you least expected, spreading God's love and spreading love to people and saving lives in another way that you never even imagined. You can actually save life with a smile, with a kindness, with all the love that you give. I believe that's God's work. Like that is it. Doesn't matter what you're wearing.
Absolutely.
That's just an eye catcher or a conversation breaker. That's all that is. That's not like who you are. You are. It is, but it isn't. It's not something to be judged because it's helping. It's not hurting. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, Tanya. Really.
If it was like offensive, as in offensive, then I'd say, okay, that's disrespectful, right? But that's not what this is. So whoever could possibly be like, that's them, that's all them, and that's just.
Oh my God, there are so many of them in Somalian society, just like you described. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope there will be a change and to move on. Yes.
They will. They will, because once someone sees the body of work that you do in giving love and light to people, there really isn't. What am I going to argue with? Like, what am I going to say? Oh, that's bad. You help people? Like, what? It won't make sense. They look silly. So don't even worry about them. You keep doing what was in your heart, which was bring joy to people. And that's it. That's all you follow. Don't follow anything else. For someone who's finding their path later in life, right, like you did, what advice would you give, especially to those who feel like it's too late to try something new?
The advice, really, Tanya, I would say is it's never too late. Absolutely. When your time is your time, it's your time. Yeah, that is it. So don't look back. Keep going.
That's right. Keep going. And I got one more question for you. What message do you hope people take away as an actor? What do you hope people take away from God Tech? And what does the film mean to you personally?
Oh, the film means a lot. It's fantastic. My first debut, and I think that they will take back, like, nothing is far gone, and we all deserve a second chance, really. Yeah, there will be, seeing this film, they'll be at the edge of their seats. They love it. Oh, yeah.
Right. Wow. Well, I really appreciate you, and I think you're great. So finally, my last question for you is, what's next? More acting, more modeling, more fabulous suits? What dreams ahead? What's going on next before we end?
Tanya, more praying and, more acting, more definitely modeling, and absolutely more smile and happiness. That is for sure. But regarding more outfits, that is on hold because, Tanya, since I look after my mum, bless her, who's 68 years old, and she's given me an ultimatum. If she sees a new outfit, she will disown me. So I don't want to angry my mum, because we have a culture. The paradise is under her feet.
Exactly.
Bless her.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
a good son.
so yeah, the outfit is on hold, but definitely more happiness and smiles all round.
I'm so happy about that, and I really appreciate you. So hang out with me as I tell my audience goodbye. I appreciate you guys for watching, and make sure you see the film God Tech. Make sure you go see it when it comes out in your area. And if you need any information, just inbox me. You know what to do. So that's a wrap, guys, for today's episode on the Town with Tanya. I thank you guys so much. Thank you, Jama Elmi, for joining us and sharing your incredible journey.
My pleasure.
Yes, be sure to check out God Tech. Go ahead. What you gonna say? And keep an eye out for Jama's bold fashions and inspiring work in his community. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, guys, so you never miss an episode of On the Town with Tanya. Until next time, I want you to stay straight, stay bold, and I want you to keep on shining. Hang out with me, Jama, one moment while I say goodbye to everybody. All right, guys, that's it for today's show. I appreciate you, Jama. And any last words before I say goodbye? Stay right there.
Well, I just want to say thank you to your audience for having me, and I am really honored to be on your show today, and I hope I see you again on your show.
Absolutely, and I appreciate you again, guys. Go out and see the movie. Jama, hang out with me 1 second while I say goodbye.
Yeah.
Stay right there.